dele asike Moshe badasiti nisiti na no soteya umise kuno sina dahi no homo sotalike o kun konsene je damasia tielo musone di ejela mokusia damasu imertana isene yono mosia teka umesali unchumosene no konseme jale karito no samo oya masurda eya ye eno homo sona ba ansono boke abosuka ase esamo ushale aritono ukama si kenya ukuno mosetia resemi asura ba asono kule yondo kome asetia ior tamasia chale osono kome setia koko ese chala imasuduku ale etuno kwama itono ole insini Canada dane mosuno ukeme anana kenet olema ndoko setana adeto masechene iturna ekene itolo umasiche kate etala unsenkana unumosetia kana una hasenali ita obo unsede ande ala sono okono sodiana bayo sandi eshele otakani asonoke mashe okono usina lieta ena okono sokono anemasiera ayo musudu unyada de edi mashe okono usina lieta ena okono sokono anemasiera ayo musudu unyada de edia esadia ukuniache alisitana isunu du masien chali nukuna masien rotono usina ede asono como sende bersandi achadi esete mosakele nsu ai bebe nsu nugosha manesende di dobo seteke ai sele mosoko ne da sono como sete la masuda eye mo sebe amoshoko na masete yano edele mosake de no shemene kane sudu eba ichuno mosete ne mite aloko mosote masu ekamayi re masuto chemasi doloko masatara obo eja ogobodali bade nise no dogo idalo koma tada tolo boseta meya aya bose kalene sono omasete jala homasekeche obose ne jala ose mesejala nuko bese na jala again obobo senja jalo umosinana ejedo mosetia iketia lokono sana mayechono gore masichali icho aso amandikali osotomo osiniana aridele unjogono mosicha itu ayi ukuno si amotolo unduku iya ukunukula alade olokula angele okolo umala angele okolo ula atakele inabo sanare kanu uma haikena leno homo hosetia babu asele mo hosindia daba edono osemea dodo ya okomea ya yo nukoya be ya indila ansendobo be ashai re sanamo hose aisele mo kone masite le masi ashemo como seta na maeda ya kodo ayabo hosi balo hakalala o nomo ho lesecha rata emeshe ota rata emeshala yoya mama sete date no sebea rama sete chele unkonkonsa marsona dede indesedoko maye mokosetanya bo ome ya yoko sesha nade ayayo baba ngonku se no kumo hade odo mele anda sito no kosi mariotalo okonsa majechono kona dai o mabobo sete la hormesa kayo kono usulu uma ya wo sabala yeke ono kokon mamai sane nudusha ike mosolo ojo masho okele na dosoko meya oma ela anasata moseme injene kenemo onda mana yedo masata lo ba bado ododo abado omalo odobo abada umbodo ulodo abado umbodo undo aye kamo omusokoli mboja etale musam eke masoja me edu mar masetele ongun mete mise alokon omoseke mondo obosu yali wopoposi ayo mata irdo male ichama soroboka echa Mada daddy omosapata yela anjo. You are not stuck. Habo eseche masota. Aibo bobo se bashama de gebo. You are not stuck. Ose mea jalo. Eme mose beande ya jongo seti aba aye. Balo onda basaya. You are not stuck. Obo ike yisele bo sama to koma sataya me ansono bo shama de dea ono bo sekaya. You got this. Ebaja. They will never take your power. Be all jababa whoever they is. Be a baba whoever they are. Vebo ozele bajaba whoever they want to be. Alegozema jabaza. It really doesn't matter. If it's a bo ombozo gojema zeda balade. Bazole bajoba deni ise. Elegoma bose baneje. Asebo no boga mashede. Lu ababaya gana basetia no oma nana yada dana ya. Dada ni alano do. Anda dada. Mecha olokoma sanda. Echo mosa bada bada inda bale inde bide bod. Ande be indo umbadaba inde. Ale boda bada. You haven't burned any bridges. Ebo bobo jamba dada bada. You haven't broken any promises. Ebo jaba de da boda. Ili inja. You haven't broken any vows. Ebo bobo eze bede bona ejama. Live. Esa. Live. Esa. Mikecha. Live. Esa mando gojama. Live. Ejamoda. Yeah. You want to know what to do next? Ijebo sanda. Live. Ebo shana. No matter what. Ibo gaze beda bonde. There'll be a lot of things that are around you. Esena debo ande debe. Have fun anyway. Eshana de deba. There'll be a lot of things that try to distract you or destroy things that you're trying to build or create. Asene deba samada. Dideba live anyway. Asene deba. That is the message. Live anyway. Esamanda badi ijele. Live anyway. Ibo sende deba shinde de. Live anyway. Oba badi kenamba sanda. Eba bosende de bohundi debo sha. Eba sim. Abasim, Alebeshanda Bose. Come here, Saint. Come here. Eba, Sulu Umbajebe Danadi, Umasiji debe Eseme, Oba, Ebo Sama de Jejele, Bosana Bashanda, live anyway. Esindi Yodo, Esindi Odola, live anyway. Esindo Londoya, Emashande debe Sanda, trust anyway. Eba Hansik and the Mansende debe, Amadebe, start anyway. Esamanda la Bashamada, forgive anyway. Anebasanda, walk anyway. Ishamanda de deba Ndabasanda, trust anyway. Alebo unsende but support anyway. Esiniba andele bazabadoma daba desire anyway. Asini dibo samada dadi bashanda live. Say, so mati itile no. Mi at in the document che. Oh, how y'all doing? Just breathe that in. Say they bon libe. Say they bon libe. Say les bon de bed. Say les bon de bed. Say les bon de bed. Uns de le bands de ge. Ort ama. Sale ons badele no baba extana lech. Obo nedele kan sede bomba. Sale oshamotoko simetale insede. Pade unkunkunsa ibelo. Ha, shemendo lo ma se beyond jo. Sale gumu so modele yamase chele jobo ase. Balo ume yeba bebo le not that guy. The hardest lesson that you had to learn was to know where your true source came from. What your true source is, who your true source is, however that resonates inside of you. But that was the hardest lesson that was the final lesson. That was the final piece of this puzzle called you or this life or this path that you're on. But it was the final piece. I said for you to realize that it was never about the status. It was never about the career choice. It was never about those people or that thing. It was always about you. It was not about what was in your bank account or what was not in the bank account. It was always about you were going to be fine regardless because of not what you do or what you bring, but who you are. And that was a difficult lesson. And it was great loss that came with this lesson. Everything that was not nailed down was taken up. And the things that was nailed down was pried away. Say, ama yo go se be ya. Because that stubbornness had to be turned for the good. The stubbornness is no longer something to be ashamed of. I'm stubborn. It's not a badge of shame anymore. Now it's not even a badge of honor. It just is what it is. But it's like now that part of you, that stubbornness is you're using it. You're focus, laser focus with it. And that's what it is. The stubbornness is now just focus, productive focus. It's not resistance. It's not frustration. It's just focus. And so this lesson was about that, because we had to pry it. We had to pry some things away from you. We had to pry some things away from you so that you could be free of them. But you didn't know that you needed to be free from them because you stubbornly held on, because you were stubbornly holding on to like this identity. And but now the identity is not even important anymore. Now many of you, your truth is literally, who are you? I am. You are. I am. That is your answer. Say that literally. Who are you? I am. That is your answer. You tell people that I am. Now they're showing me that many of you that can say I am, it's because you are what? You are a chef today, a landscaper here, a graphic artist there, a dog groomer here. You got a little barbering. You do some nails sometimes. You psychic. You dance. You write plays. You direct. You sing. You're funny. You're serious. You're a student. Yet you're the teacher. All these hats you wear. All these things that you do. So see the duma si chali and goma. So the other part of the lesson was for you to understand that because you are the source, or you are connected to source, everything that you are is profitable. Right? That everything that I am is profitable. Those of you that say I am, everything that I am is profitable. Now that was so powerful that you can see it on both sides. That can be positive or negative. Everything that I am is profitable. So say it loud, what are you? I am. I am happy. I am. So that's now tie that into positivity. Do not put anything negative on your I am. That's the next one. Do not put anything negative on your I am. Sitili insikolombo sototaya, elema okoromo sadaya, ilo ora ndusu lumushakala aya, edeba adabi ele unkunsana bashaya. Many of you are celebrating birthdays over the next 6 weeks. Hale. Many of you are celebrating birthdays all the time, but specifically if you were born over these next 6 weeks, from now until 6 weeks from now, some of you, if you've already had a birthday, don't worry about it. You didn't miss anything. You're going to get another shot at it. Yeah, that's why they call it a solar return. But those of you who are in this window, to make this the birthday that you will never forget, not anybody else. In other words, make it about you. Make this the birthday that you will never forget. Because this is the birthday that I am. Fill in that blank. This is the birthday that I am. Fill in that blank for whatever that is with you. Those of you who have overcome the fear of thinking that somebody's going to steal your idea, or somebody's in competition with you, or somebody's going to be able to block your blessing because you said something, then, that's okay. But those of you who are not afraid, put what your I am is. Make it powerful. Go ahead and put it out there. Because you're connected to source. Those things that are hidden are also answered as well, but it answers. There's more momentum behind it when it comes out. But when it makes itself public, pull an example from Yeshua. Is it coming out, speaking to the masses, but then going to the mountains when necessary? You know what I'm saying? When you're out, you're out, and when you're in, you're in. I'm hearing that yin and yang balance, and that is so beautiful. Throat chakras. My dog is barking or coughing in the background. Some of y'all been clearing your throat lately. Said this is definitely your message, especially if you have a birthday coming over these next 6 weeks. Not only are you speaking your truth, but your truth is profitable. Oshara, put that in the chat. My truth is profitable. Ooh, asigitina lugu saba anjijono. Sede di mosha da di kela instant da ansekona ande de bano ko ramandi isi di indi idi di indi da kolo umasanda de biasa ale inje de ko unambasa. Someone is worried about an incident. There was a recent incident, literally the word incident. So don't try to make it yours. Don't try to make it fit. But if you called something an incident, don't you lose one more moment of sleep about this incident. It will be resolved peacefully. Okay? It will be resolved peacefully. Kasi. Some of you really need to believe that the law is on your side. Stop feeling that you will get the short end of the stick. I know what the news says. I know what we are being fed. That's why you have to take control of your diet. I am taking control of my diet. What you eat. Garbage in, garbage out. What you eat. Take control of your diet. But we are okay. You are not getting the short end of the stick. You are not. Stop perpetuating the rhetoric. Stop perpetuating the myth. And that's a strong word for what I'm saying, because I know that has implications with that. But because you're like, it's not a myth, but I said if enough people believe something. Look at the dog. The dog dropped the mic for me. He literally knocked over his toy box. I didn't have to drop the mic, but I'm just, see, we are going to learn, humans, we are going to learn how powerful we are one way or another. And what I mean by that is how powerful we are as creators to think a thing into being. When we return or remember who we are, which is a ball of energy, or a divine spark, however you want to see it, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something amazing. And then we'll manifest just like that. It's that many of you come from a place where you manifested just like that. You know what the waiting is? We have to cut through all of this. I can't even the lower frequencies. We have to battle through these lower frequencies to get it, to get there, to get that I'm seeing a laser, like a stream of light going straight out, straight up rather. So that's what it is. And how has it happened? We get distracted by stuff that's going on. How? Because our emotional bodies hold these feelings. Our emotional bodies hold the feelings of this place, this atmosphere. That's why it's important to get control of be at home in your body. Be at home in your body so you know how it feels when your nervous system is not right. Not right. Yes. That sounded like judgment, but it is. You have to judge that because either it is or it isn't. That's what I'm saying. You know the truth by the way it feels. Remember that about yourself. Remember that about yourself. You know the truth by the way it feels. Y'all do me a favor and just double tap that screen. It costs you nothing. I'll sing to you. When I come out of this channeling, I'll sing to you and sing you a song if y'all heart it up for me. Let's get a lot of hearts because y'all know I'm like, I'm like the groundhog. You might see me once a year. I pop in and pop out. I'm like some of y'all's DMs. You never know when I'm coming. You like that though, right? You like that, don't you? You like that. You like that you don't know when I'm coming, right? Oh, I'm channeling somebody's DM now. You know you like when I pop up on you, girl. Whose DM talks like that? You know you like it when I pop up on you, girl. See what you doing, girl. Aya selenji do goma sandari ya bagendari wosa. I jolo gunda masanda de de boshanda de bekala ya. You like that intrigue and mystery. Say you like it. Yellow heart, say you like it. If grandma said, tell the truth and shame the devil. Jilly, but say you like it, though. You like that intrigue and mystery. You like not knowing. What's that text message? You like the anticipation of it all. You like holding your breath. So somebody said, I got asthma because of my TM. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right now, we healing through some laughter just a little bit because some of y'all needed to be thawed out. That's what brought me here tonight, guys. What brought me here tonight, guys, I was on my deck having a grand old time. I was having the time. I've had the time of my life. I was having a grand old time. And something came to my attention. And I had to, and immediately I started to laugh. And I'm glad because a reaction, 2 or 3 years ago would have caused me to be like, oh, my stars, you know what I mean? And I'd have been walking around with a tomahawk or something, you know what I'm saying? So, some of y'all know exactly what I'm saying. It's like, baby, this mind, let this mind be in you. So anyway, but tonight, I started to, I don't know why I'm rocking back and forth like Sophia. I'm rocking back and forth but tonight I started to laugh because I was like, you know how it feels when, or how you think it, how you can imagine it would feel if you like holding all the cards. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. You can do white hearts if you know what I'm talking about, but it's like you holding all the cards. I just heard Cheshire Cat. Like you grinning because you like, oh, okay. Because it's, you know that it's just like, oh my goodness. And so I started to laugh and it was almost like, doesn't it feel good that you can laugh about something you used to cry about? Don't it feel good to laugh now about something that used to bring you to your knees? Don't it feel good now to be able to laugh in the faces of those who tried to make you cry? And watch, but it gets better than that. What? It gets better? Saying it. Yes, it gets better than that. You feel nothing. It's so foreign to me. Listen, it's so foreign to me that I had to put an accent on it because that's how far it's foreign to me. It's far away. It's so far into me that it had to get away. Somebody but you don't cry. You don't. And that's what I call rising, where you used to crawl. Now you're flying. So this is your moment. Bring the bell. I wish I had a bell. It's on the altar, but I ting, 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 ting. I'll be the bell. Some of y'all not only improvising, but you're discovering that you were it the whole time. Oh, wait a minute. Listen, wait. Let me run that back again. I said, I wish I had a bell because I would ring it. But then I started to just go ting, ting, ting. I became the bell. I said, wait a minute. I can do that. You heard that? Wait a minute. I can do that. So some of you are discovering that you were it the whole time. You were looking over here. You were looking over there. You thought it was up there. Maybe it was down there. Maybe I left it back there. Maybe it's still over there. Could it be on the side? Could it be up to the right? And then all of a sudden you just stopped everything and you just started to, and then all of a sudden you were like, wait a minute. Everything you were going to hire someone for, you do. Say baba ba ye, baba ba ye, baba ba ye. Aye galo umashama. And this is not about taking on too many tasks at one time, because you can do that. You can do that. But no, this is more about you realizing that you are very good at what you do. You sat and learned how to do things. So it started with you not wanting or being able. It started with you not being able to pay for these services. So you learn how to do them yourself. Now, what is it about? It's about you wanting to pay. Wanting to pay. Because you could do it. Because you could do it. If you wanted to. Consider yourself thawed out tonight. I don't know what was holding you back or what you thought was holding you in, but let this mind be in you. Consider yourself thawed out. The ancestors said, we came to thaw you out. And your sign was that plantation burning down. I'm not celebrating that. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You know the truth by the way it feels. Listen to the dogs. See what I'm saying? She over there drinking water. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. But if you can finish that, then you can finish this journey. Because this was your sign. Listen, I'm not playing right now. Some of y'all, that was a sign for you, especially if for some reason you're just drawn to that story. Listen to the dog. Listen to the dog. You're just drawn to that story for some reason, because that was a sign you left yourself and many eons ago. And you said, when that house burns down, okay, now it just went, now the message just got bigger. Did y'all feel that? It just got bigger. When that house burns down, all the slaves are free. Shay! Each moko se jadi musimongaze de dema. Zujele masagiego. Zegunjumbo de base dala. When the house burns down, all the slaves are free. What was the name of the house? What was the name of the plantation? You plant lover, you. Not a way. Because there was not a way that it was going to stay like this. So we said now, you are thawed out. Nothing is holding anybody back. Nothing is freezing. And there are no accounts frozen. There are no relationships frozen. There are no mindsets frozen. There's nothing frozen. Even if we were in Alaska in the wintertime, baby, in the tundra, it would not be frozen. Because there is too much fire in you and on you and through you. So consider this your confirmation that there is nothing frozen. You are thawed out. Matter of fact, with a capital Z, you are zooming away. So freezer now becomes free, zoom away, free her. Because the Z in the middle, has zoomed away, baby. The chariot has gone. The truck is backing out of the yard. The car is on the lot. The paperwork is drawn. What needs to be rented has been rent. Listen, what needs to be rented has been rent. Yes, the contract is up. So now, consider yourself thawed out. Okay? And let the Brooklyn Bridge, Mexico ship be also a symbol for you. All right? They thought they were partying. Because I'm hearing margaritas. I'm smelling tequila. I'm smelling liquor. Liquor. Okay, somebody. But they thought it was going to be a party. But instead, the bridge got hit. Ain't no more bridges. Baby, we didn't burn the bridge. We sure hit the bridge. There's now a brook between us, Lynn. Irony or no, irony and no, eramaso omboke, ermeli ondogosema, itomo sone beashende durbasa, mirto no como hosemea, endogomo seda, myrtala and sedio mosidijala, asakane ale etete, ejabada bode beanjadigi. I'm hearing your people just say, smile. Smile. Relax and be happy. The only way you can repay us is for you to live to your fullest and not worry. And not worry. We are surrounding you. We are surrounding you. Kelimo sinchele unsunu como sende juro no se chale. Mosi chili telemo dia masota masaya. Can't you feel us sometimes? We play in your hair at night. Ego, but we ain't worried about no bonnet. Am I sinning big? I don't care about no scarf. Be a tolo mosi dad di mosolutonda. Missy di banzi jile banda bogo beanzi jata. You are energy. You are us. We are you. Zoza, we watch over you at night and at day. We never sleep. You are always on our mind. If it's on your mind, it's on our mind. If it's on your heart to do, we support you. It doesn't matter. We go wherever you go. Seli jonto gozijala mozijamu. Bia dunu de bazijala mozoya. So never fear. That be all does it. And never think it's a setup. Never think that we are set out to get you. Why? That's no fun. That's like telling the king there ain't no throne. Telling the prince there's no throne to ascend to. That's like telling the daughter she can't go to the ball. Why? Why would you think such a thing? We know what they did, but who are we? Who are you? And now who must you be for us to be this way with you and you with us? Trust that you are supported. Asbuze, ijilnuk dase jeje. Sel jono kusema jalnu dun sema yaya. Beyo goze bejejelu unsejani. Velu, sa sheme sona la jano go. Now just for Yolanda's ego, we're just going to talk right through her because we need to tell you, and she is going to scream when she sees this video when she goes to edit it. But her DM absolutely adores every part of her. Her counterpart adores her. And she knows that on a level, but because we are overtaking her because she has surrendered finally, we gotta just let you know so she can see herself and she can feel that she is loved and accepted, and this is who she is. This is why she came here to be, and it's so beautiful. And even you allowing us at this moment to be able to speak through her, and her allowing us to let you see that we are right here for you. You don't have to fear because we can take over. Because this is why we are here. Many of your ancestors transitioned for such a time as this, so you could be ready to handle them when they came. That's what the bond of love does. It causes you to recognize the energies when they are on the other side, because that energy will never, ever, 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 ever change because it's love. It's unconditional and it accepts every part of you. Every single thing that you think is a flaw is the thing that makes you unique, is the thing that makes the person that is yours see you the way they see you because it is uniquely encoded in their fiber of their being. It's a twin soul, Shadidoba. So the sooner you accept all of you, your shadow and your light, the more confident you are in every expression of yourself, seeing it as divine. The sooner everything that you've ever wanted will just fall in your lap. Because that's what it will feel like. It will almost feel like, is this what I needed to do the whole time? Remember the scripture that says when we finally see the devil, air quotes, that we would say, this is the demon that's so puny. This is what I was afraid of. That's what we're talking about. Now see that devil as that shadow inside of you, those fears and those mindsets that block you as that devil. And then you're going to say, all I had to do was be fearless. All I had to do was trust. All I had to do was lean more to my divine self. Listen to that still small voice that told me everything was going to be all right, and tell my ego that was only trying to protect me. Your ego only tries to protect you. So your task is to cause your ego to serve the needs of your soul and not the other way around. And that is how you get through this life. And that is how our beautiful vessel is allowing this message to transmit through this vessel that she calls her body. In order to demonstrate the power of connection and spirit and our willingness to step right into your life in ways that you never thought possible. To show you how to live heaven on earth. Asijele. Hey, man. I am, first of all, I'm cognizant of every single word, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. I'm gonna edit this. I'm not gonna edit this. What are we gonna edit? Why? I put a title on it. That's the only editing I'm gonna do. But I thank you, you guys. I'm done. I think that's it. That's it. Whoo! There might be one more in my belly, but I don't know. We gotta see. I don't know. Don't be afraid of the way it feels. That was good, right? I know, right? V. Ready? Thank you, you guys. You know how we do. You know how we do. Wait till we do Father's Day. I got this thing cooking up for Father's Day for daddy's girls. Even if you were not a daddy's girl, we're going to do light language activation like this and channel the ancestors and get messages from our dads, whether they're here or on the other side. And we're going to heal a wound, even that we didn't even know we had. But it's not about, feeling bad. It's about a celebration of being able to heal not only ourselves, but letting that healing of ourselves emanate out and touch others. I'm excited about this because I does this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. You know what I mean? It's like, that's like breathing. So this next season of our lives is about doing something that's like as natural as breathing for us. It's as natural as breathing. And it is going to be in an abundant space. We're going to have abundance because of it. It's our birthright. So you don't have to force. You don't have to try. You just have to do the thing that you love to do. The thing that you're good at. It comes naturally because it's a gift. Some of you other have the gift of being a student. You have the gift of being a student, and you would be an excellent mentor. If you've been thinking about that, go ahead. There's your confirmation. See how much we are loved? It's not, we say random, but it's not really random. It's not. But y'all, okay, we'll be here all night, but we're not. Anyway, V, thank you so much for being the best dog moderator this side of glory. I didn't look at any of the comments, you guys, because I was in the zone, but I appreciate y'all's love and all those hearts and meeting me here. And we will try to, we'll do this when we do this. Y'all know how we do. You know you are summoned. You know you hear the ba 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that. Okay. Right? What kind of call was that? But anyway, give us another call. Ba 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 ba. Baby. Let's stop, beloved. We gotta come up with something. But anyway, you hear the clarion call. Maybe it needs just to be a bell. Ting, ting, ting. Like high note or something. I don't know. Anyway. V said, if you go live, they will come. Some of y'all need to hear that. Look, let me send that to you. If you go live, they will come. If you go live, they will come. Yeah, Usher. Shofar. But if you go live, they will come. Now watch somebody go like, look what she doing. Look at what she doing. I don't know why that's in my daddy's voice, because he would not even care. Don't scare the people. Oh, look, my dog just went. All right, that means, all right, go to bed. You've done enough. Anyway, all right, you guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. I'll see you again soon. All right, see you around. Okay.